Good evening, I'm Caroline Torrey. As President Trump decides who to nominate to the U.S. Supreme Court, reportedly at the top of his list is Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Barrett lives in South Bend. She's currently a judge at the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals in Chicago and is a faculty member at the University of Notre Dame's Law School. WSBT 22's Max Lewis explains how people are reacting and the politics behind all of it.
Notre Dame law professor Judge Amy Coney Barrett is seen as a likely frontrunner to be nominated by President Trump to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the U.S. Supreme Court. Barrett earned her law degree at the university in 1997 and started teaching there in 2002.
I think she would be a wonderful addition to the court.
Former student Jonathan Shaw said Barrett was a favorite in the law school, saying she never made her opinions known on major cases, but was always encouraging and willing to help.
I remember her taking me aside before I went back into the exam room where everybody was typing furiously on their computers, and she said, don't worry about anybody else. You've done the work, you've been here and prepared all semester for this. Just worry about the task at hand and you'll do great.
In 2017, Barrett was tapped by President Trump to serve on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 7th Circuit. There, she faced tough questions about how her strong Catholic beliefs would influence her judgment on the bench.
And I would not want to leave the impression that I would give some precedents less weight than others because of any kind of, academic disagreement with one.
I think that's probably going to come back again.
Sean Savage, a political science professor at Notre Dame's neighboring school, St. Mary's College, says the nomination process will be ugly, but Barrett would be hard for Democrats to take down.
Her personal life is clearly centered around her family and her faith. So it'd be very difficult, I think, for the Democrats to find some kind of dirt about her.
In a statement, Notre Dame President Father John Jenkins saying, quote, "The same impressive intellect, character, and temperament that made Professor Barrett a successful nominee for the U.S. Court of Appeals would serve her equally well as a nominee for the nation's highest court." We reached out to Barrett today, but we're told she has nothing to say at this time.
Okay. President Trump said he would nominate a woman to the court, and he's expected to announce his pick sometime soon. In South Bend, Max Lewis, WSBT 22 News.